Where was the nearest flag? It was at the arena itself. You're pointing this way. No, that's to the chief's house. Arena this way. Oh, nice, the FCL now, too. If you didn't win Mael's weapon there, the only way to get that weapon was to beat Golgra. Okay, so we won with Mael, so we got the weapon. If we didn't win with Mael, we would have had to beat Golgra to get the weapon. Yikes. Because that Golgra fight, unless you are amazing at dodges, seems hard. Alright, so CL. I guess, do you have multiple weapons? Before I level you up, what's your weapon situation? No, you just have this single one. I guess I will put most of the stats in your current weapon choice. You have so many points to spend. But I probably shouldn't neglect the others too much. That seems fine. Then skills. Alright, so you have Twilight Slash. So these skills must be sort of separated based on the ones that build Foretell and the ones that use it. Applies Rush to allies, increasing their speed for 3 turns. I don't remember exactly what Rush does, but I am guessing based on what it's saying, it'll boost our speed by like 20% or something. Deals medium single target dark damage. Applies Mark and applies 3 Foretell. So that finally gives us an option to apply Mark. Yeah, and all of these give Sun tokens. So it's not necessarily they're applying Foretell on this side, they're giving Sun tokens on this side. Deals medium single target damage, 2 to 6 hits. Uses weapons element and applies 1 Foretell per hit. Deals low dark damage to all enemies, 2 hits. Okay, and on the other side, what do we have? Harvest deals medium single target damage, 1 hit, uses weapons element, and heals self, consumes all Foretell to increase heal by 5% per Foretell. So if we had a lot of Foretell, this could be a really big heal with a bit of a damage as well. High single target dark damage. Ooh, and it's a break option. And it gives both Sun and Moon. Costs 5 AP, but she seems like she can get AP pretty quick. I like the idea of that skill. I like the idea of this skill. Deals high single target damage, 5 to 7 hits using the weapon's element. Each hit consumes 1 Foretell to deal 200% more damage. So if you had a lot of Foretell on a single enemy, this one would be crazy. Critical hits don't remove the Foretell, but still get the damage increase. Deals medium single target dark damage, 1 hit. Heals all allies. Ooh. Consumes Foretell to heal more. We've got 6 more points to spend. Do I give you a heal? Like a big party heal? I probably need to have a good amount of building of Foretell. And having group attacks wouldn't be bad. Something like that. Seems fine. So now that we've got a better idea of how you play, let's now look into what we're going to do with Pictos. I think I want to give you Energizing Start, but I might do that with Illumina. More counterattack damage is great. Kind of want that on everyone. Jump counterattacks hardly happen. Sure, more break. And AP on killing enemies. Seems fine. Then if we go to our Luminas, 15% health on base attack. Nice, but 15 points is a lot. One powerful. Do like the idea of AP on start of battle. It's only 1 AP. I don't know if that's actually as critical as I think it is. Let's go with break. No. I don't know. Dodger's nice. But I've been trying to do the parry more. This counter. Potentially mark and then do more damage to a mark. Wouldn't be the worst. I don't know. Seems fine. Do you have any wardrobe options? You do. Gamage. Flower suit. Flower hair. Probably just leave you in the default. Kind of plain that way. But I think at this point, we're supposed to just head back to the map. Right? Rules are simple. You get 1 hit. No, right. That's you. And we don't have the ability to do that kind of damage in a single hit. There is the no rules area we didn't check out. Or we were warned. Come on and fight, you prick. No, you approach, Stinkard. How long are we going to keep this stalemate? You tell me, you stalling wanker. Sure. Hello. Hello. Do you want to trade some cards, my good sir? Yes, in a most discreet but disrespectful manner, I hope. Indubitably. I built all of this alone. I am classy, I am elegant, and yet they treat me like a monster. It's impressive. You're quite the hard worker. They will never understand one day. This place will be full of casinos and everyone will listen to jazz. I hope we'll be alive to see it happen. So you built a casino back here. Alright. Is that a wheel with feet on it? Like, I think it's a chariot that walks forward.
We can use that.
Another recoat. Those will be good at some point, I'm sure. Not yet to the point where I feel a need to redistribute my points. Hey, Expeditioner. Do you like to gamble? Not really? You have no interest to me then. Adios. Then sure. I knew it. I saw it in your eyes. If you're really the gambling type, you should be able to answer this correctly. Let's say that every time I hit, I have a 50% chance of dealing 100% more damage. What are my chances of dealing more damage in the long run? You have a 50% chance of dealing 100% more damage. What are my chances of dealing more damage in the long run? 50%. There's so many cool machines we see cast away on the wayside. Yeah. By same chance, do you mean 50%? The same 50% you mentioned? Same chance. That's what a fool who doesn't like gambling would say. Well, if you're talking 50% is less than 100% chance, then you have a lower percent chance of doing more damage. I'm not sure what this question is trying to say. Higher chance. What are you, some kind of statistics nerd? Right? I don't care. Correct. It doesn't matter, because it just makes things more thrilling. A true gambler at heart. Here, take this as a sign of our eternal friendship. Every hit has a 50% chance to deal either 50% or 200% of its damage. Ah. May your battles bring you lots of excitement. Go forth, best friend. The gambler life chose you. I can feel it. Sure. Since I messed up your question 3 times in a row, I'm clearly the gambling type. Okay, nothing in there. So yeah, we can't go in any of those doors. I think, yeah, now we're supposed to leave here to go back to the overworld and find the place they were mentioning. Over there is the... you don't want to go there. An unbearable smell lurks away. Why, what's there? The daft old geezers built a casino, gambling and stuff. No fighting allowed. Games are cool, but no fighting? What kind of ridiculous nonsense is that? Makes me sick. Don't worry, I'm not gonna puke, like, right now. Maybe later, though. Alright, so what's the best way to get out of here? Turn back. This is a sacred place. We saw this door before. Of course you have. These doors are all over the continent. What's with the huge manor inside? What? You've been inside? So you've never been teleported to an ominous, perfectly maintained manor? It's never opened before. At least not for us Gestrels. Wow. So does this teleport us to the manor? yes, but not an area I've been. Although it occurs to me, one of the merchants had a weapon that we needed a new party member for. Alright, nope, this is... that did not take me back to the Gestural Village. Yeah, 50-50 chance to do either 200 or 50 damage. So that's locked going farther in. That sounded like something happened from hitting that. Oh, is that? Okay, that's 2 items I was able to interact with here. I feel like there's a puzzle happening that I'm changing something elsewhere in the manor. And I hope I don't need to go around and figure out if things change the way I wanted. To decide if I'm supposed to... what order I'm supposed to flick those in. So let's just quickly rest. Because there's no reason not to. So did something change in this manor? Are there other doors that are now open that didn't used to be? My guess is that something's got to be different. But I also don't want to check every single door to see if any of them are open. We did that before. This is the room we found Mael in. Yeah, I don't know what moving those 3 things changed. Empty frame, again. Yeah, weird. Oh, this took us back to the Gestural Village. So this didn't take us to a place we could get back to the overworld. Flipping a frying pan unlocks a door that better have some more obvious connection. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, it definitely was making loud noises like we were affecting something. But they didn't make it clear what we were affecting. Let's dance. Okay. I can't look away. I don't know which Gestural invented theater, but they were a visionary. Isn't it just a smaller arena? You're a visionary. You're watching so respectfully. Here I thought they'd already be shouting. Ooh. Okay. They just don't shout all the time. Sure. Style. Huh? What I meant to say is, what a fashionable ensemble. I have some stylish pieces for sale. Very a la mode. Come take a peek. So we can get Ciel's outfit here. Doesn't matter the order, it's in the same room. Okay. I don't know what I was unlocking. Didn't seem like I actually changed anything that I could see. In the palm of your hand, I can read A Life of Fighting. Yeah! No, you're definitely not helping too much. If I missed something, then I want to go back and find it. I just didn't see what was supposed to have happened. Why did I get a house with a view of the stupid theater? I want to be a real Gestural hero, not a pretend one like those brushheads running around their stage. It's a Gestural hero. Ah, Gestural hero is an absolute battle genius. whose combat prowess is so dominant they can single-handedly protect the entire village against the foulest of Neverons. So are you saying there was something else I could have done at the manor? Welcome to my lovely house. Your house is quite empty. Aren't we all empty once we learn how meaningless our lives are? Huh? I'm a philosopher. I hope you buy my books someday. Sure. I bet he's thinking about the ground. Yeah, that's the one who's always looking at the ground. Alright, so if we go back to the bazaar, one of them had a sword for Ciel. Or a weapon. What weird looking pictos you have here. Could you show it to me for a second? You hand over the weird pictos to Jujubri. You see, I found a similar pictos not too long ago. Let me see if... Aha! I think it's complete now. No need to thank me. Heh. So, the weird pictos which we got at the start of the game, he's just upgraded it. Interesting. So we've got roulette that I don't really care about. Augmented aim. 50% increased free aim. Ugh. Yawning. 50% increased free aim damage. Well, I should probably give it to someone. Let's see. Go with Breaker. Let me replace that. Which one of you... I don't think it was you that had the sword. Maybe it was. No, you just have the weapon we already bought. Too bad Moshi is in hibernation. Moshi loved expeditioners. Knew more than anyone about them. I got Moshi's note somewhere if you're interested. Credible writings and relics of a mysterious group of beings. I believe they are the ones Verso referred to as Lumierans. They are not a myth. Though my searching days are long past, I am grateful to all the new searchers who helped this old gestrel add to this marvelous and definitive collection of Lumieran writings. Moshi the Searcher, you're 43. Fascinating. I want to reassemble the book for old Moshi. You lot have been traveling around, yeah? You seen any of these writings? Actually, yeah, we've gotten 2 or 3 journals. Fabulous. Let me copy these. If you find more, save me a copy, will ya? Oh, but I'm not sure we'll be back anytime soon. Don't worry, I'll wait. The door will unlock. I think you have to find one more interactable. Okay. Welcome. Excalibur, the sword that surpasses all swords and shoots lasers. What do you say? 1,000 chroma and it could be yours. Do I want to buy Excalibur that shoots lasers? I feel like you're lying to me. And I don't have a ton of chroma. But sure. It's a wooden stick. Gestural kids are fond of good old wooden swords. Didn't think you would be interested in a kid's weapon. Shame. I got lied to. It was kind of obvious, but still. Business booming. Who had the sword? It's not you. You're the one that's upset. You yearn for glorious battles. Seek out the chromatic Neverons. Yeah. Gestures can resurrect. Yeah, I don't remember. We talked to someone who had a weapon that needed a new expeditioner in our party. And I have no idea who that was now. Oh well. And I don't remember how to get back to the door. But you're saying there was one more interactable I've got to find.
Oh, que cacarolati, Vicky.
It was you, and we still don't have the expeditioner, so it wasn't her. Okay, well that answers that. Now where was the door? Once again, I wish there was a map, because I get super turned around so easy. Hello there.
Teo, 52nd Expedition. Man, I could barely think straight. Hulking just shot broke my skull. What the fuck kind of friendly fight was that? Oh, I'm bleeding out, but their medic is bloody useless. She just keeps telling me about his bone problems. But I'm gonna die here, aren't I?
That sucks for you. Was it back here? Nope. That's still that guy. I want to say it was after we came out from here. 'Cause this is the casino, right? There we go. The turn back. I have no idea how to get out of this place. I was really thinking that this teleported us to the manor, and then from the manor we could get back to the world map. But no. So there's one more interactable here. Somewhere. It's obviously not that door. Hello. Huh. Weird. Just a dead gestural surrounded by food. With a slice of cake. Part of me is wondering if that's a Portal 2 reference. Or Portal reference, rather. But I'm guessing it's not. But maybe it is.
Lovely.
Shape of energy can be used at camp to upgrade an energy tent. Neat. Alright, there's a room past there. This is really weird, just this storage area down here. New outfit unlocked for Mael. And there was another staircase I could go up. Anything else of interest? Okay, can't go through there. Let's try this other staircase. Okay, that did connect. Ah, that led back out to here. So I'm still looking for something in this room that I can interact with. In theory. I don't know. Nothing's standing out to me. I don't want to spend too long on it. So yeah, if you could give me a hint of what I'm missing. I feel like I've wandered the whole room trying to interact with everything. And there's no marks. We dealt with the pan, the statue, and this thing. If there's a third thing, or a fourth thing rather, I don't see it. So yeah, I have no idea what might have unlocked. Unless this is what unlocked. Maybe it just opened the hole in the floor was the goal? Could be. I'm going to assume that's the case until I hear otherwise, because I don't want to just keep wandering an empty room. Once again, how do I get out of the Gestural Village? It's a maze and there's no map. There's a picture frame in there with all the developers of the game in it. Okay. Down in the basement? Because it wouldn't surprise me if that was just an Easter egg. It definitely felt Easter egg-ish. So down here, I did see some picture frames, and one of them seemed to stand out, but not enough to catch my... No, maybe I'm wrong. Okay, this room is done. Gotcha. Well, then we can get back out of here as soon as I get back to these stairs. No, it was these stairs that led out. Cool. And let's go back out here and see if I can figure out how to get out of the Gestural Village. I remember when we first arrived, we arrived in front of the chief's house. So the path out of here has to be the chief's house, or in front of the chief's house. And I think this is the chief's house. So this is the way to leave. At least that's the theory. Yeah, there it is. This village is so confusing. But we did get a fourth party member. And apparently the password to continue on. Back at camp. Cool.
I still can't believe it. I lost hope after a while, but you all survived.
I mean, 3 of us. Most of the team is dead.
What was your plan if we hadn't? Be a gestural champion until your gamage?
Well, it was a lot of fun, so yeah, maybe.
Huh.
I still...
What was your plan?
Well...
Anything further from the rest of you?
Noko's quite obsessed with your arm. Your apprentices would be extremely proud knowing a gestural loves their work.
Yeah, they'd be insanely excited.
Well, they did a great job designing your arm. It was quite a creative assignment you gave them.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Losing an arm is quite a lemon.
Yeah, it's not lemonade.
How did he lose his arm? Have we heard that? I don't think so. And where is Mael hiding? Up the ladder. Like I want to talk to Mile before we leave. There you are. What are you doing way out here?
Maybe you should stay.
What?
It's safer in the village.
He's still trying to protect her, and she does not want that.
Missed the chance to meet Eski, eh? No way.
Mael,
I'm okay. We stick together.
Yeah, that wasn't a surprise. That she wants to continue on together. Alright, I don't remember how we upgrade our gear. Or no, we talked to the collector. You're the one that upgrades our gear. Curator, that's your name. So we can upgrade the energy tent. I can use our Lumina to give more points. But I keep not doing that. And then upgrading weapons. If I upgraded this, how does it compare? 203 compared to 270. Because it's defense based. And our defense is now nowhere near as good as our vitality. So I'm guessing all weapons of a certain level effectively have the same damage at a base, and then our stats change it. So if we had... yeah, if we had stats that better aligned, that other weapon would be just as good. Let's check up on the others.
You okay? You've been quiet since we left the village.
Yeah, sorry. Just bad memories.
Wanna talk about it?
No.
No.
I'm glad you're here.
I would never abandon a member of Aqua Farm 3.
Aqua Farm 3.
Aqua Farm 3.
That was so long ago. You and Sophie were inseparable on that project.
Yeah, we were.
That was a good project. It fed so many neighborhoods at once. Kind of nostalgic thinking back. We really thought we were making a difference.
Hey, we're still making a difference.
Yes. Of course.
Yeah.
Let's write in our journal. He spent some time writing in his journal. He writes about gestrels. He knows how happy his apprentices will be to learn that they exist. He hopes that one day his apprentices will read everything he wrote.
For those who come after.
Gustav heads back. So find and recruit the legendary Esquier at Esquier's nest. He should be able to help cross the sea. Okay. Is there a way to find all of our various quests? Because I certainly don't remember everything.
I can't believe it. We're gonna meet the Esquier.
The Gestrels and Eskier. The tales are true.
Do you feel something?
Another nightmare? Who are you?
White hair. Who are you?
Alicia, I told you to stay home. It's not good for you to see this. Yes, I understand. It's her fault, and she doesn't even know it. But you can't be here.
What are you talking about? What's my fault? What is this?
You should never have come. You're only going to make things worse for everyone. Now take your friends and go home. Let them spend their final year in peace. This is your only warning.
I can't wait to see.
Maya?
Hey.
Hey. Hey.
It was him. I saw him. The white-haired man and this woman.
Where?
Did
What are you talking
see?
about?
Mael, breathe. Slow down. What did you see? Think carefully. Every detail could be important.
He said we need to go home and that it's my fault. And that I'm gonna make things worse for everyone. You were all frozen. I couldn't. It was like a waking nightmare.
It's okay. It's okay.
What
It's
else?
over.
You said there was a woman.
Luna, maybe later.
And she had a mask and
I know this is hard, but I need you to focus, okay? While the details are fresh.
Luna, ask her tomorrow.
Details won't be fresh tomorrow.
Hey, breathe. Listen to me. You're safe. Do you understand? Okay? It's over.
Wow. That's rough because you want to get all the details while they're fresh, but also she was clearly having a panic attack. And so calming her down is also very important. Yeah. So that was definitely interesting. And it brings up a question I've had where at the start of the game, you hear that Lumiere is the only settlement of people, that they were on the edges and they were able to get up a shield or whatever in time. And the assumption is that no other groups, there's no other people surviving anywhere else. They hope there are, but they don't know. But then Mael has been mentioned that she's not from Lumiere. I don't remember exactly what they said, but I think she arrived some later point in time. But I wish I remembered exactly what the wording was. But the vibe I got is that she's not from there. And that leaves the question of then, where's she from if they don't think there's any other people? But now, the white-haired man...
yeah.
We can
And-
debrief along the way. Let's head east to Eskier's nest.
The white-haired man and the woman, who's Alicia or whatever her name was, they seem to know who Mael is. And so, does that mean she's originally from here? And she's part of whatever group the white-haired man is part of? Obviously, don't spoil that, but those are my current thoughts. So yeah, we can look at our specific objective, but we do have like other quests we've been given. Like we were told in a cave we could find blue fungus, like a cave near water. We'd find blue fungus. And so the thought is, are there minor quests like that I should be looking into, and do I need to write those down? Does the game not have a way of tracking those smaller quests? You know, one of your favorite tracks is named Alicia. Okay. Obviously, I haven't looked up the music outside of the game, but it doesn't surprise me that she's going to be an important character of some sort to get a track named after her. So we're wanting to go east, presumably to here. Lost Gestrel. Huh? What, me? I'm not lost at all. Though I should get back to Sastro sometime soon. You seem pretty lost to me. Yeah, I'm lost. I need to get to Sastro, but it isn't exactly safe here. You can stay at our camp if you like. Really? Yes. See you back at the camp, and I'll call for Sastro in the meantime. She was an orphan and was passed around to different foster homes until Gustave and Emma adopted her. But she said she never felt like Lumiere was her home. Okay. So maybe that's what I'm remembering. Maybe that was all she said, is that Lumiere isn't her home, and I just took that to mean she's from somewhere else. Alright. To be fair, the soundtrack is like 8 hours, so everything gets a track. That's also fair. So we could go back to camp and see what's up with that Gestrel. We were just in camp, but I'm curious. Since we've let a random Gestrel into our camp. So where do you hang out? Random Gestrel? Doubt you're in the cave with the guy here, and you're not. So you're somewhere else? Here. Oh. Are you the one who was supposed to watch over the lost Gestrel kids? Isn't it obvious? Yeah, it's me. You've done a pretty poor job. Such disrespect. Can't you see I'm sad? Oh, okay. Sorry. Wait, you're expeditioners. Yes. Perfect. You like killing stuff, explore the world, and then dying, right? I mean, we don't like dying. Well, I need your help. You've heard of the lost Gestrels, right? The Gestrels who disappeared after the fracture? The ones the searchers are, searching for. Well, when the searchers find one, I watch over them until someone from the village comes to pick them up. But 9 of the mischievous imps ran away from me. Well, until you brought one back. Where could they be now? They could be anywhere. I really want to become a searcher, but they'll never let me be one if I lose more Gestrels than I find. If you see them, tell them to come back here. They'll listen to you. They like humans. For every Gestrel you find, I shall reward you the most precious of treasures. Is this treasure gratitude? What? No. Who would trick someone like that? I mean, the guy who sold me Excalibur that was just a kid's wooden sword. Good, then we'll help you. Thanks, brave people. Here, take what I already owe you. We got another new outfit, also for Mael. So that's 2 new hairstyles for Mael that I haven't checked out. I suppose I can. So we've got your flower suit, your gommage, Claire. I think we might have looked at those, but then the new hairstyles. So we've got your base hairstyle, a rebellious hairstyle, and a Gestrel hairstyle. Wow, that is certainly a look. I don't mind the rebellious, but I'm kind of just used to her base hairstyle. I think that's my problem, is everyone looks good in their default outfits, which shouldn't be surprising. The creators of the game obviously intentionally made decent choices. Like, they make them look the best they can to fit the theme. So it's like, I don't have a reason to change them up. So yeah, we were thinking this is the right spot. Yes, yes. Just want to be sure before I teleport through to a random location. Although we were told to look for fungus near a cave and water. So it could be that this is where we're going to get the fungus we need to help that guy build his upgraded Psychopatet.